Newest edition, a little E12, a bring a trailer purchase actually. I was perusing bring a trailer and I saw this and it was love at first sight. Welcome back to our second episode of the E12 mini road trip series. So I'm here in the car. No, we're not on our way home yet. We're actually heading to my buddy Hunter's house and we have a box full of parts and a whole lot of maintenance to do. So all right, so welcome to Hunter's place. We got the beautiful Dynan 535 right behind the camera. Here we have a lot of money and stuff here. So we have full brakes. I went to Ireland Engineering and got some brakes from them. So we got pads and rotors from them for the front because we needed them. Then we got all our fluids and everything like that. And this camera's a little uneven, but we got our box full of stuff from FCP Euro here. We got coolant hoses. We got thermostat, we got water pump, graph unit, we got, I don't know why I dropped that like that, spark plugs, fuel pump, all the good stuff. So we are just going to dive in. It took us 45 minutes to get this car up on jack stands, and we are gonna make this E12 run like new, hopefully. So that'll make it easy to drain a hot cooling system here. So I just did I did the breather hose, let the pressure out, and now I'm kind of just gonna undo the hose clamps and get the hoses off. I really don't want to get blasted with scalding hot coolant.
Let me tell you, he did not flush this thing.
No, that looks like shit, right? That's some dirty green, baby. That's good thing we got some blue.
It's getting filthy dirty.
Oh, ew, dude, this coolant looks horrible.
So many things are the same, yet slightly different.
I know.
Because I'm used to dealing with the final iteration of all of this.
Yeah, this is like their attempt at making it nice. So if I have coolant hoses, I might as well do them, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, but don't throw them out. Just keep them for the road.
Oh, absolutely. I would never throw away a good part. All right, so we've evacuated the coolant. This all looks rather nasty, but I gotta get the shroud out. Are you taking my wheels off?
Yeah, I'm keeping them.
Oh. Hey, yeah, come over, man. You can work in my driveway. Steals my wheels.
Steals the wheels right away. Steals your stock E39.
Lift that side up?
Yeah, you go on that side, I'll go on this side.
Oh, it's the coolant hose. Yeah. Let it go down, let it go down.
Yeah. Oh, on the bottom?
Yeah, let it. I gotta undo it. I'm just gonna have to take the hose off. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and lay in this coolant. Well, I forgot to film getting the radiator out, but the radiator is out. And now I gotta do the stupid bolt-on fan clutch that is shot because this fan does not cool this car.
Are you keeping this fan?
No, I got a fan. I have to swap it because the water pump matches the fan.
I was gonna say.
Have you ever seen a bolt-on fan?
No, sir.
Go ahead and get your eyes on this.
Wow.
Wow.
My life has changed.
It's beautiful.
It's great.
And then I believe this bolt is just long enough to where it hits the condenser when you try to get it out. Or, you know, I might have done this on my other E12 with the radiator in place. Oh, great. And of course, there we go. Oh, look at this stupid old fan clutch.
Yummy.
1970s engineering. Let's see, what's the date on this? Let's see how old this piece of junk is. If it's red, you know it's old.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, what does it say here? BMW.
I'm paint my face.
Oh God, 1979.
Wow, this is the one.
Original. What the hell?
I like it.
Oh, what? They swapped the engine and didn't swap the f***ing fan?
You're like, it looks good.
Well, you gotta be out of your damn mind.
Yeah, it looks.
Right.
Oh, you want to put the high comp motor in? Yeah, get the whole fan.
Wow, that's worthless junk. This car will be very happy with this updated stuff. Now I gotta get this. Oh, what the hell is this? Where's the adjusting bracket?
You don't need it.
How the hell do you do the tension on the belt? It's been a while. On the bottom. BMW really said, yeah, let's put the belt adjuster underneath where you can't see it.
You sure these plug wires are in the right order? Off the cap?
No. Wait, when you take those off the thing, they're all gonna lay back out how they should, right?
I'm just gonna do one by one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just to knock it.
Yeah, gotcha.
Did you buy a new belt?
I did, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it. Let's see how this one looks. Oh, this one's shot. I'm gonna use it. Oh, you gotta take the power steering off to change the belt. Do I want to, Hunter? Look at this belt.
Yeah, well, you know, you gotta do all of them. You gotta do AC.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Does this belt look?
Do you have 3 new belts?
No, just one.
You just bought one belt?
Yeah. Well, AC's doesn't work, so. And then power steering you could drive without.
AC
I mean,
doesn't...
this belt doesn't necessarily need to be replaced. It's.
How about this? Cut AC, take this one out. AC doesn't work, it isn't.
Well, I could probably charge it.
You can get a new belt too.
Yeah, but
You gonna charge it on the road? Or just take the AC belt off. And leave it off. It doesn't need to be on.
It's just the brackets are a pain, man. I'm just being nice enough to do the spark plugs for me. This does look lean. These are weird. These aren't even,
they're not even
the right ones, yeah.
So yeah.
But, I mean, doesn't look bad. So we got the NGK, DGR, whatever, the good ones.
In there somewhere.
You're gonna have to get they came with these on them though.
Yeah,
so you're gonna have to get those off.
unscrew it.
Yeah. So I pulled the vacuum off my FPR and fluid came out, fuel, so that means the FPR is shot, which would explain why this car is running not optimal. It's gonna be impossible to get this actual unit, so it's just gonna have to be something I live with on the trip. Cylinder number 3 spark plug, very wet, smells like fuel, so this thing's running all over the board because we have one spark plug that's dry and then one that's completely wet. Actually, you know, that cylinder 1 looks like it was leaning out, and this is rich. How would this car be so far off?
The Jetronic being...
You don't think that... What do you think the chances that I have a spark plug that, or a fuel injector that's stuck closed?
Oh, no chance at all. None. What do you mean?
I mean, it does... Do you think this car's running on missing a cylinder?
It felt good the first day. I don't know. You've said it feels less than good now, so... In comparison to the other cylinders, it's very intriguing.
It looks like it's not firing.
We'll find out. We'll find out when this is all done.
How are we gonna find out? Pull a...
If it sounds the same.
Yeah. Pull a...
Pull a plug. Pull an injector. See if it changes. You pull the connector for the injector. If it doesn't change, then you know.
So I think I've developed a little bit of a misfire on this thing, which is not good. But so preliminary here, I'm just gonna throw a new cap on it. If you look at this cap, it's got some corrosion buildup on it, so it doesn't look great. You can see what it's supposed to look like new. So I'm gonna throw this on now before I go any further. Rotor's easy, you literally just pull it up. It's got a little slot there that it slots into on the distributor cap, or on the distributor itself. So this one looks like it could use some replacing. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, I really don't love the, I don't love the fact that I feel like this car has an injector that's not firing.
We'll run the fuel system cleaner through it.
This water pump definitely wasn't bad, but outdated is what we would call this. Is there a date on it? There's got to be, right?
79.
72. No, that's a part number. Shouldn't there be a date on this? And now comes the fun part of cleaning off the surface. We can put the new one in and prepping it very well. One small issue, didn't think about it. So the early water pump, obviously with the fan clutch, uses the bolt-on fan clutch. So this goes around like, or no, this goes like this, bolts onto the water pump, and you're all good. Well, we're updating it to the thread-on nut style fan clutch. But the issue is the pump, which is the same size, like with the same recess, has a different bolt pattern and has a different little hub size. So this technically doesn't work, but you can get 2 bolts and it will work that way. And we might just have to do that to get home, because unless I can find one of these locally, we're kind of out of luck. So that's stupid, I didn't think about it. And I would really like to do the water pump. I don't have to do it, but I would like to do it, because I would like to eliminate this old style fan clutch that doesn't work good. You love when your thermostat says made in West Germany and has its own ecosystem on it. It's a little like oil on it. This thing got a blown head gasket? Fucking might. Yeah, this looks horrible, dude. 80 degree though, that's the right one. I wish I could find a date on this, but I mean, I guess if it says West Germany, then we know the date was before 88, right? Or 86? I always forget. God, what a nightmare.
So rubber job, bring down this wall.
Yeah, all right, well, I'm gonna spend some time cleaning up these things, because I don't even know how this sealed. So that's just awesome. All right, so we're flushing out the cooling system here because it is yucky. And I've already done a lot of flushing. I couldn't get to the camera, but if we get enough pressure here, you'll see the color of the coolant that's coming out of this thing. So you can't really see it. It's already clearing up, but brown, dude. It was brown and nasty. So yeah, this was way overdue for sure. I'm glad we're doing this. I'm glad we did the cooling system. The thermostat and the water pump were very old. So now we just have that water pump pulley issue, but I think we'll just use 2 bolts and send it and we'll be all right. if it's on there and it's all goofy, then I'll get home and then I'll order something and I'll stay in Cali for a little bit longer, but we'll see. So now we're gonna do the radiator, so let's see how this looks. It's actually gonna blast right out at me.
Shit,
but...
yeah, we're gonna have to stand a little back.
Oh yeah, you see that? Rusty green coolant.
That's no bueno.
Oh, it's dirty. Yeah, keep me on, keep me on. Man, this is like Mike Road dirty jobs. Oh, I'm stepping in puddles. I got wet feet now. Oh my goodness.
What happened?
It just blasted.
Might want to do a round 2 on this one, because it's probably still a little bit in there.
Should I?
Yeah, just do it. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, it's already out.
From the opposite.
Yeah, I am going to.
Great, it's aimed right.
Oh my
I told you,
God.
dude. Look at that.
Dude, it's like chocolate milk. How come reverse flushing it? How come flushing it the first time didn't get that out? I mean, it's still brown. Like, it's still... I'm so glad we did this. This car will be so much happier with me driving home. It's still dirty.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, flush the cooling system my ass.
This was a parts car flip. You made your money.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, did you pay more or less? Paid less? Probably paid like $2 grand. Hey, turn the pressure down, dude. A little bit, a little bit. Okay, we got the water pump, RTV on all the surfaces. Time to put the new one in. Okay, so we'll let that set. We'll do the thermostat as well. Grab that. Okay, careful. Oh, you gotta kind of come this way. Okay. In those little slots in the bottom.
On the bottom. You mean up top?
No. Well, yeah, in the up top slot, then there's a place that sits, yeah.
Where the hell's the bottom?
I believe it's in there. Oh no, we gotta go in at the bottom. I think we're good.
Beautiful.
Radiator's in. Here's our old fan and clutch bolt-on, goofy. Here's our new used one off my M30 at home. There you go, the nut that we're all familiar with. So this will work with the water pump that's on there. We got the pulley on there, 2 bolts. It is what it is. It's gonna have to work until someone can find me one. New belts. And then from there, I just gotta pop new hoses on. Hunter's slaving away on the brakes here. The old crappy E12 dual caliper, dual piston, quad piston. And the date on this is 1985, so we're 5 years more modern with this. Why the hell why I didn't bring something better than this is beyond me. But hopefully it works. Probably doesn't. Oh, now we got Hunter working on the brakes while I finish the cooling system. So he's pounding out these early, ow, this tree hurts. Pounding out these early style pins. So, you know, I'll just run the camera on him because what I'm doing is not fun.
What do you mean? You don't like stretching hoses over hard metal objects?
Nope.
It goes to hard line on these?
Uh-huh.
It goes from
That's how I messed my first set up.
soft to hard?
Mm-hmm.
We need to get this off.
Yes.
And I don't think bending that hard line is probably the world's best idea here. But you have a flare out wrench?
I actually did bring one.
Alright, very good. I have one.
But I'm not even saying that. I'm saying like when you go to reinstall them, if it's at all crooked and you cross thread them, they will leak.
Well, don't cross thread. Oh, wow. They got dual lines.
Yeah, it's so.
They were really unsure how to do this multiple piston
Yeah.
setup back in the day.
Yeah, if these don't go back in right, we're screwed. So this is bringing back PTSD. If you guys watched my channel way back in the day, the very first E12 series I ever did, I messed up the calipers, and these are extremely rare calipers, very expensive, and they have the stupid hard lines that go into them. So me and Hunter are doing these, and I told him, just let me do the tightening and the loosening so that if you ruin them, or so that if someone ruins them, it's me, because it's a good way to render this car completely stuck, because I would not be able to get another pair of these. And I've been there before and it's a disaster. So luckily these ones both went in, so we're kind of cooking along here. We got the brand new pads in there. Everything's mounted up here, brand new rotors. I'll show you guys the old ones after this real quick. They were shot. So this car should feel really good, and the fluid need to be done because you could overpower these practically with your hands. So the fluid definitely need to be bled. So I think this car will be a lot happier with these brakes. Should feel a lot safer.
It's all air, huh?
It's a lot of air.
These brakes were probably air from the start.
Yeah. What's our reservoir looking like?
Oh, we didn't look at that, did we? Yeah, the reservoir's empty as shit.
Okay, there we go. It's coming. Took it a second.
We're bleeding these wonderful 3 piston front brakes.
These things suck.
These things do suck. 4 piston, 3 bleeder. And they're bleeding better than the rears, but it's nice.
Not bleeding. Pull up.
Okay.
And meanwhile, I'm filling oil.
Push down.
Okay, it's going down.
They're not happy with this.
Those aren't happy?
Well, no, they are. I mean, but the air and the gunk. Pull up.
Okay.
There's like particulates in there. Push down.
Alright, all the way down.
You got a lot of air to deal with. Pull up. Down.
We're gonna definitely need more fluid.
Okay, it's down.
Think so?
Yeah, I mean, they got 3 chambers. It's kind of...
Okay.
Don't forget to remind people that we got that VR1 20W50.
Pull up.
The best of the best for these engines. Yep. Well, this brake bleeding is super tedious, but I mean, you know, it'll be all right. Oh, is that top one done?
Yeah. Pull
Look
up.
at this mess you made. Because
We have brake bleeding.
You didn't want to
We
just
have
take the wrench
copious
off.
amounts of brake
Jesus. Okay, so you guys will have to still listen to the brake bleeding process, but we're gonna get over here to the fuel pump and get this bad boy out. And the filter. We're gonna do them both. See if I get sprayed with fuel here. Oh, no, not much at all. I'll probably catch you guys though once I get this whole thing out, because this takes a little bit of time and I don't have SD card footage like that. Casual BMW enthusiast.
Still trying to...
3 hours to get this fuel pump out, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Old pump, new pump. Let's go see what year that filter is. That'll be exciting. But this looks like it's could be original. I doubt it is, but it might be. Who knows? I'm surprised you could still get these. I'm honestly surprised they actually sent me the right one. I've had issues with this before, but we'll get the new pump and the new filter in there, and we're getting there, guys. We're almost done. So here's our pile of old stuff. Here's our rotors, super grooved, uneven grooves. The pads were just like shot, like beveled out. Like these did not look good. They were still had a decent amount of material left, but the back padding was falling off. But they were just weirdly worn. Like you have a gouge in them, which I guess is just from the rotor wearing beyond. Here's our old water pump. This doesn't look too bad, but it's corroded, so that's how you know it was old. And then old hoses, which are all pretty soft, so glad we got rid of those. But this thing should be like a dream. I'm about to put in this pump and filter, and then we are done.
It's about 8:16.
Bro,
This casual's still going.
Yeah, so one of the fuel lines leaks, the one that you do not want to have to replace. So that's bad news bears.
Hunter is doing a smoke test.
Wow, this will fit.
Now we'll see where it's coming from, if anything.
It should come from this one. Quite frankly, it's pretty cracked.
Yeah, let's see.
It's holding.
Let's see. Kind of surprised right now. Oh, we're good.
Is it leaking?
Not yet.
It really doesn't look like it.
Here, we'll be back if it's gonna leak. We just found a...
It's funny, they all do this.
What leak?
It's the throttle shaft, but that's not your problem. They all have that unmetered air leak. Unless there's something deeper. Oh, just from the intake. Yeah, you're leak free.
Dude, I think this hose clamp just broke too.
Oh, brings the best hose clamps in Chicago. Look what he got.
Let me see this. I had to bring one good one. Well, as life goes with these cars, once you touch things, it never ends. So we buttoned it all up, and of course the fuel pump feed line went to 55 part runs later, and we still don't have the right hose, but we have 7/16 fuel line, not fuel injection. So this is like just fuel carb line, but the way that pump works on the E12 is more of a suction pump from the tank. It's not really high output, so I have no doubts that this is not going to hold up. And it should hold up better than the heater hose that is disintegrating as we speak. So then here's the 5/8 that we thought we needed, but doesn't fit at all. So yeah, hopefully we can finalize this stupid fuel pump job. So had to replace that, which entails fishing it up over the tank, and it's a big pain in the ass. It had an old busted hose clamp on it that took us an hour to get off, but long and behold, We are here running, about to put the wheels on and see if this cooling system bleeds nicely. It has been a long day, 10:28. We've been working at this since like 1 p.m. So absolutely brutal, but we got some bleeding happening here. It's running, cold starts are still pretty bad. We smoke tested it, as you saw, no vacuum leaks, so that's a plus. I think at this point it's just early style Motronic is just having issues, or this is L-Jet, I believe. So it's a crappy system, but we'll get there. So we got heat, which is positive. The only thing we didn't get to was the diff fluid change, and I just don't think I'm up for that tonight. I think maybe if I can try before I leave, I'll do it, but it might just have to send it. It's like that's not drivable. So things have escalated rather intensively. This is the diff for the E12. We have it up on jack stands here. We're back at Hunter's. So this video was supposed to end. Well, I got it home, parked it up, and lo and behold, the diff leaked probably arguably worse than it did before. I did fill it a lot, but the way it was leaking, I mean, it was bad. It needed to be done. So we are here installing a new pinion seal in the diff. Here is our old one. Not what I wanted to do, but it should be done, has to be done. We got a new clutch fan installed. Hunter did that for me while I was working on this. So that's great. Now all we have to do is install this, put the diff back in, and then fingers crossed from here. So just want to do a quick little update. Hopefully we'll make it on the road tomorrow. Teamwork makes dream work here on tightening this with no impact. It is marked, so we just got to go a little bit beyond what it's at. All right, Hunter. If I put my foot here, is that going to hurt you?
No.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure your foot's not hurting?
My foot's not hurting, but this diff is moving.
We're so close. I mean, let me look at the picture. This is why I took a picture. I think that's perfect. That's decent forcing.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. That's done, so I'm gonna put the diff in now. With a little bit of magic, we are back on the road. So last night turned into a bit of a nightmare. We didn't wrap things up until about 12:30. The car still has a really horrible cold start, which is just kind of, I think, due to the fact that we have a ruptured fuel pressure regulator. Can't get my hands on one. We're gonna have to just send it. And then maybe it needs no 2 sensor. So those are things that I'll do when I get home. So it definitely runs rich. So down low, it's a little boggy, a little stuttery. And that's just because I think it's just dumping fuel. But when you get up in the revs, man, this thing pulls strong. So we undoubtedly have some things to tend to when we get home. But I think as far as getting home, the basics, I think it passes its health check. I think it'll be all right, you know. When you have a refreshed cooling system, brand new fuel pump, it's kind of like that's the important stuff. So it may not run perfect when it's idling or when it's cold, but we're gonna have to just kind of live with it. We can't go through a full restoration here. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if it was a little hectic. It's kind of hard to film with people around and, you know, not in my own setting and when you're in a rush. So it was a hassle, but we got it done. She's roadworthy again. We are getting ready for this road trip, so I'm very excited. I'm very nervous. I will see you guys in the next episode when we embark on our journey back home to Chicago. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.